Offense gets set to take over. They go to the former Saint, Mark Ingram. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. Baltimore was the most run-heavy team in the league last year after Lamar Jackson took over as a starter. And you think about Mark Ingram. He goes from a situation where he was sharing time with Kamara in New Orleans. Now he figures to be the top guy in the Baltimore backfield. Although I guess you could say he's kind of splitting time with his quarterback, Lamar Jackson. But a great veteran presence. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson. So this offense will head back out there. They're in excellent field position after the fumble recovery. On the draw, this is Ingram. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
The best play callers in any league know how to break their tendencies. They study themselves, they self-scout, and they realize most of the time you don't call a draw play on 1st and 10. So every so often you insert that play just to make the defense think, even if it's not successful.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jackson dancing to his left. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Jackson always a threat to run. He's got the first down. He was the NFL's leading rusher among QBs a year ago. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Dante Fowler in on the stop. On 2nd and 9. Jackson flush to his right. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jackson escaping the pressure right. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. A big play that time for the Ravens. 58 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And he's going to keep it. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson on his way to a historic performance. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. Ingram's got the first down and more. They find some open field here. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram with his 16th touchdown. This offense has been humming right along. They've been scoring a lot of points here in the first half. We'll see if they can add more to their total. Jackson flushed out right. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. This time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Now Jackson on the move to his left. He may try and run for this. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. So and okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Lamar Jackson marching back onto the... They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson eluding the pressure right. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A gain of 37.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush. A lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
On first down, it's Ingram. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
From the 36, Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. That was a safety blitz by Eric Weddle. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And look at this. It's a fake. Steps away to his left. And he's going to let it go deep. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on first down. Ingram, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Play action. Now Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he's got the rookie from Oklahoma, Marquise Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Nice big gain there from Marquise Brown, first-round pick out of Oklahoma. Of course, his cousin knows a thing or two about big catches in the NFL. That's Antonio Brown. And now Hollywood hoping to carry on the family tradition of solid production at the wide receiver position. And finally out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson flush to his right. He'll run it. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Forced out to his left. And it's 6 points for the Baltimore Ravens. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Jackson buying time to his left. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Here's Ingram. On the stop was Aaron Donald. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Off the play fake, here's Jackson, escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now it's Jackson, flushed out right. He finds Roberts, complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. Here's Jackson. And no, it's incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They go play action with Jackson, eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 2nd down, it's Dixon. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Ingram. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. Ingram again. And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram. His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year, as the Ravens push further out in front. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost...
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over.
15 on it. Let him know. Check 50. Check 50. Check hot route. Hot, ready.
From midfield now, here's Jackson being chased out left. Now he'll let it go. That's caught inside the 20. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Ingram. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care.
And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown.
taking it in from 4 yards out as the Ravens push further out in front.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late. Isn't it?
A big offensive explosion.